Shall I start, sir? Sir, shall I start?
Okay. Very good afternoon, my dear friends. Today's our eminent resource person, Dr. B.RUKMINI Devi Madam Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, GDC, NARSAPUR. Madam is going to explain one of the important area in mycology, that is economic importance of fungi. Madam, please proceed.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So till now we have discussed about various important aspects of fungi. So how these fungal species are used in the production of enzymes, how these are used in the production of different types of vitamins. Next, these are used in the production of antibiotics we have discussed. Now we will discuss about some other important substances which are having medicinal importance. How these are produced by different species of fungi we will discuss now. Anti-tumor agents. What are these anti-tumor agents? What kind of importance they are having in the medicine? We will discuss now. Anti-tumor agents. Shiitake mushroom. Already while explaining about the edible mushrooms, I have mentioned about this mushroom name. Okay. Shiitake mushroom is scientifically called as Lentinula edodes. This contains a polysaccharide that is called as lentinin. This is having anti-tumor potential. So because of its anti-tumor potential, these are used extensively in the production of anti-tumor substances. In addition to this shiitake mushroom, some other fungal forms also used in the production of this kind of anti-tumor substances. For example, Ganoderma lucidum species. This is also produces some anti-cancerous substances. Next, this dietary intake of mushrooms can enhance the immune response of the human body. That is why so many people will prefer these mushrooms as a food because of their immune boosting nature. Next, what kind of vitamins we will produce by using this fungal species we will discuss here. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is used in the production of B complex vitamins. This is a commonly used fungus. Next, in addition to this Saccharomyces cerevisiae, some other fungal species also used in the production of various types of vitamins. For example, vitamin A is produced by one fungal species that is called as Rhodotarula gracilis species. Next, another one is Erythromium ashbei. This is produced. This will help in the production of B2 vitamin and B12 vitamin. Next, B complex vitamins are synthesized mostly by using different species of fungi. Next, production of B12 vitamin by using various strains of Actinomyces species. This is about production of vitamins with the help of various species of fungi. Next, in addition to this antibiotics, enzymes, vitamins, and some other alkaloids, some steroids also produced by using this fungal species. Steroids, for example, cortisone. This is produced by using Aspergillus niger species. Next, yeast also used in the production of some important substances. One is L-ephedrine precursor and another one is L-phenyl acetyl carbinol substance. These are pharmaceutical products commonly found in anti-asthmatic formulations and nasal discongestion. Next, these are also used in sinus preparation. So, in the preparation of anti-asthmatic formulations. Next, nasal discongestant. Next, sinus preparations. These medicinally important precursors are used. Those are produced or synthesized with the help of yeast. What are those important substances produced with the help of yeast? Means L-ephedrine precursor. Next, L-phenyl acetyl carbinol. Next, how these fungi are used in agriculture sector. This fungal species not only used in the medicine, not only used in the industry. Fungal species also used in agriculture also. How these are helpful to the farmers, or how these are helps in the agriculture sector, we will discuss now. First use in the agriculture sector, fungi used as decomposers. Some of the saprophytic fungi secretes some enzymes. These enzymes decomposes dead organic matter of plants as well as animals. That is why, because of this decomposing nature of fungi, they are commonly called as vegetative vultures of plant kingdom. Important for competitive exams, please note down. This fungal species, especially saprophytic fungi, which helps in the decaying of dead organic matter of plants as well as animals. Because of this nature, these fungal species, saprophytic fungal species, are commonly called as vegetative vultures of plant kingdom. During this process, what will happen? In this decomposition process, complex organic compounds like cellulose, hemicellulose, chitin, pectin, lignin, etc., these all will be degraded by the activities of fungi, and they will produce one substance that is called as humus. This humus is a nutrient-rich material. This humus helps to maintain the physical and chemical properties of the soil. It also increases the soil fertility and also promotes various biological activities in the soil. So like this, fungi play crucial role in the physical and chemical property, in the maintaining of physical and chemical properties of soil. It also helps in the increase of soil fertility. So this is about the fungi which are used as a decomposers. Next, some of the important fungal species are used as a biocontrol agent. What is this biocontrolling agent? Biocontrol agent means here one fungal form will kill some another harmful organism which causes damage to plants. Okay, that is called biocontrol agent. For example, some of the fungi play important role in the biological control of pests. So these pests may leads to great losses to the farmer. So that kind of pests are treated and controlled by using some fungi. That is why we will call these fungal species which are used to control these pest causing organisms. Those fungal species are called as biocontrol agents. Biocontrol agents means nothing but fungal species which used to control this pest causing organisms which are causing severe losses to the crops. So like that, some of the important species are used as a biocontrol agent. Here some examples are given. One is the trichoderma. This is used to control blight of tomato. Okay, in tomato plants, blight disease causes severe loss. This blight disease is controlled by using this trichoderma hargianum species. Okay, like that, some other pests are controlled by various species of fungi. What are those fungal species? We will discuss here. Trichoderma hargianum is used to control blight of peanut also. Not only blight of tomato, blight of peanut. Peanut means groundnuts. In groundnut plants, blight disease is caused by some species. Okay, this blight disease in peanuts, that is also controlled by trichoderma species. Actually, in the groundnut plant, this blight disease is caused by Sclerotium species. Sclerotium rafti species. This Sclerotium rafti species which causes severe losses to this groundnut farmers. So these losses are controlled by using this fungus that is called Trichoderma hargianum species. Next, the fungus Gliacladium species, which is used to control white mold disease and sclerotinia diseases. So like this, different fungal species are used to control different types of pests which causes losses to the farmers. Next, Trichoderma lignorum. This will suppress the growth of root rot fungus Pythium. Okay, one fungus which is called as Pythium that causes root rot disease. So that root rot disease is controlled by using Trichoderma lignorum species. Like that, another species which is used to control Penicillium vermiculatum species, that is Rhizoctonia solani. That Rhizoctonia solani fungus species can be checked by Penicillium vermiculatum species. So like that, some harmful disease causing organisms are controlled by using some fungal species. That is why these fungal species which are used to control this pest causing organisms, those fungal species are called as a biocontrol agent. Next, myconematicide. What is this myconematicide? Myconematicide means here some fungal species which are used to kill or which are used to control some nematodes which are causes some diseases to cereal crops. So that is why these fungal forms are called myconematicides. Okay, that means the populations of cereal cyst nematode may be controlled by two fungal species. One is Nematophthora gynophila and another one is Verticillium chlamydosporium. These two species will help in the control of cereal cyst nematode. Okay, in cereal plants, some cyst nematodes causes great losses. These cyst nematodes are controlled by two fungal species. One is Nematophthora gynophila and another one is Verticillium chlamydosporium. These two species will control this cyst nematodes. So that is why these are called as myconematicides. Okay, myco means fungi. Nematicides means which are used to kill some harmful nematodes. Here fungal species are used to kill some harmful nematodes. That is why these fungal species are called myconematicides. Okay, here some important fungal species mentioned. One is entomogenous fungi or entomopathogenic fungi. What is this entomogenous fungus or entomopathogenic fungus? Entomopathogenic fungus means actually some of the insects causes some losses to the crops. That kind of harmful insects will be killed by using some fungal species. That means here these fungal species infects these insects and kill those insects. So as a result, those insects will be removed from that cropland area. So that crop will be protected from those disease causing insects. That is why these fungal forms are called entomopathogenic fungus. Entomopathogenic means here these fungi depends on insects. They will cause diseases in those insects. Like that, they will remove those insects from that cropland area. So they will protect the crops. That is why this kind of fungi are called as entomogenous fungi, are also called as entomopathogenic fungi. That means these will grow on or they will grow inside the body of insects. So here these also acts as a biocontrolling agents. Here one example I will give you. Then you will remember this entomopathogenic fungi clearly. That fungus name is Beauveria bassiana species. What is that fungus name? Beauveria bassiana. This fungus which is used as a biocontrol agent. Here this Beauveria bassiana fungus used to control Colorado potato beetle. In this image you can see one insect. That insect name is Colorado potato beetle. This Colorado potato beetle is controlled by this Beauveria bassiana fungus. So here Beauveria bassiana fungus acts as entomopathogenic fungus. I hope you understand this entomopathogen. Next, some other fungus species. One is Metarhizium anisophyllae. This is also acts as a biocontrol agent. Here, this Metarhizium species used to control rhinoceros beetles. Okay. Next, it is also used to control black rice bug. Next, fungi which are present in this mycorrhizal association. What is this mycorrhizal association? Mycorrhizal association means that is a kind of symbiotic association. Symbiotic association means here two partners will be present. In this relationship, both partners will get benefits from each other. That kind of relationship is called as a symbiotic relationship. So in this mycorrhizal association, two partners are there. One is fungus and another one is a root system of higher plant. So some important plants, for example, orchids, if you take, they cannot survive without mycorrhizal association. If they don't have mycorrhizal association, they are not even survive. That kind of close association these orchid plants are having. So like that, fungi are playing important role in this mycorrhizal association. What kind of uses or what kind of benefits we will get by this mycorrhizal associations means here these fungal forms are associated with the higher plants root system. That kind of association is called as a mycorrhizal association. This mycorrhizal association helps to enhance the water holding capacity of the nature, water holding capacity of the soil. So what kind of benefits we will get from this mycorrhizal associations we are discussing now. Listen carefully. Water holding capacity of the soil will be increased by this mycorrhizal association. Okay, this is one useful aspect of mycorrhizal associations. Next, another one, it also improves the uptake of nutrients. This mycorrhizal associations improves the uptake of nutrients. For example, phosphorus, okay, which improves the overall growth and the development of the host plant and may increase the yield up to 30 to 40%. Next, because of the formation of this mycorrhizal associations, the plants will get resistance against high temperatures, drought conditions also. This kind of benefits also will get by this mycorrhizal association. Next, the secretion of hormones are antibiotic agents by this mycorrhizae. Because of this secretion of hormones and antibiotic agents by this mycorrhizae, they will give better resistance to the host plant against various types of soil-borne pathogens as well as root-borne pathogens. So, in this mycorrhizal associations, those host plants will not be affected by these soil-borne pathogens and root-borne pathogens because they are getting some resistance because of this particular secretions of hormones and antibiotic substances by this mycorrhizae. This is another important benefit of this mycorrhizal associations to host plants. Next, plants with mycorrhizal associations also have better tolerance against salinity conditions, heavy metal toxicity, etc. These are the remaining uses of this mycorrhizal associations. Next, in this mycorrhizal associations, we will discuss about worm fungi. What are these worm fungi? Worm fungi means vesicular arbuscular mycorrhizae. What are this vesicular arbuscular mycorrhizae? Here, vesicular arbuscular mycorrhizae means here the fungus, whatever it is involved in this association, that will colonizes the root cortex region. Okay, the fungi which is involving in this symbiotic relationship, that particular fungus colonizes the root cortex and forms a mycelial network with a bladder-like structure. That bladder-like structure is called as a vesicle. Suppose the fungus which is involving in this mycorrhizal association, that will colonize in the root cortex region, and if it produces one mycelial network in the form of bladder-like structure, that is called vesicle. Suppose it produces a branched finger-like structure, means that is called arbuscule. So here, this fungal species will produce bladder-like vesicles kind of structures. Next, branched finger-like kind of structures. That is why these fungi are called as vesicular arbuscular fungi. Mostly these are producing mycorrhizal associations. That is why these fungi are called as worm fungi or vesicular arbuscular mycorrhizae. This is about the role of fungi in agriculture. Now we will discuss about role of fungi in the biological research or in medicine. How these fungal species are used as test organisms, we will discuss here. I hope you may heard about this Neurospora crassa species. Okay, most commonly used fungus in various genetic experiments. Neurospora crassa. This is commonly called as red bread mold. Mostly used in genetic studies. Why it is preferred in genetic studies means because it is a haploid organism. Okay, and make genetic analysis is simple because recessive traits will be expressed in the offspring. Analysis of genetic recombination is facilitated by the ordered arrangement of ascospores formed after meiosis in the ascus. If you observe this ascus, in this ascus, how these ascospores are produced, how they are arranged in a systematic order, we can observe clearly. So, because of these reasons, this particular fungus mostly used for various experiments, especially in genetics. That is a Neurospora crassa, commonly called as red bread mold. Okay. Next, well-known theory that is called as one gene and one enzyme theory. This is also called as one gene, one enzyme hypothesis. This was proposed by Bedell and Tata. These two scientists conducted several experiments on this fungus only. Okay, to propose this one gene, one enzyme hypothesis, Bedell and Tatum conducted so many experiments. Okay, on which organism they have conducted these experiments to propose this theory? Neurospora crassa they have selected. On this Neurospora crassa they have conducted some genetic and biochemical studies. By using the result obtained from this genetic and biochemical studies on Neurospora crassa, they have proposed this well-known hypothesis that is called as one gene, one enzyme hypothesis. In addition to this Neurospora crassa, some other species of fungi also used extensively in the research purpose. Okay, that is Aspergillus niger. How Neurospora crassa is used in various scientific studies, like that. One more species that is called as Aspergillus niger. This is also used in several experiments. Especially several strains of Aspergillus niger have been used as a test organism for determining magnesium, copper, zinc and molybdenum levels in soils. For that purpose, Aspergillus niger species will be used. In addition to this Neurospora crassa and Aspergillus niger, another species of fungus also used extensively in some research experiments. That is Physarum polycephalum. Physarum polycephalum. This Physarum polycephalum, that is a slime mold. This has been used as a model organism to study DNA synthesis, next morphogenesis, next mitotic cycle, amoeboid movement and cell motility, etc. For these studies, this slime mold will be used. Okay. Next, this is a commonly used fungus in various experiments. That is a Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Common name is yeast. This is also used as a model organism for understanding cellular and molecular processes in eukaryotes. Why yeast is preferred by scientists to conduct several studies means yeast shares some genes with humans, so can also be used to test new drugs. For that purpose, yeast is used by scientists as a model organism for understanding cellular and molecular processes in eukaryotes. This is about the useful aspects of fungi. Next, we will move on to harmful aspects of fungi. In what way these fungal species are harmful to plants as well as animals and human beings, we will discuss now. Okay, harmful aspects of fungi. In plants, what kind of diseases these fungal species will cause? Next, in animals and human beings, what are the diseases caused by this fungal species? We will discuss now. First of all, we will discuss about fungal diseases in plants. Many parasitic fungi are pathogens which causes various diseases in plants as well as animals. We know this. That means parasitic fungi are pathogenic fungi. Parasitic means they will depend on another organism for various purposes. These are pathogenic also. That means they causes some harmful effects. They causes some diseases. They will show some bad effects. So they will be harmful to some organisms. So how this pathogenic fungi causes diseases in plants and animals, we will discuss. First, we will discuss about rust diseases. Here, these rust diseases are caused by fungus which is belongs to the order Puctiniales. Wheat rust disease is the common disease which is caused by the fungi belongs to the order Puctiniales. In wheat plants, if you observe, you will see stem rust disease. This is also called as black rust disease. This is caused by the fungus Puctinia graminis. Next, smart diseases. Smart diseases are caused by the fungus Ustilago. It mainly infects the inflorescence part, flowers, anthers, etc. The grains are filled with black powdery kind of substance. This black powdery kind of substance is nothing but teleospores of fungi. So the teleospores of fungi appears in the form of black powdered substance. So because of this black colored powdered substance appearance on the diseased parts, this disease is called as a smart disease. Example for this smart disease is loose smut of wheat, which is caused by Ustilago triticide, covered smut of barley, which is caused by Ustilago hardi. Grains are replaced by brown black color balls. You can see images of those two diseases here. First image is loose smut of wheat, which is caused by Ustilago triticide. Second one is covered smut of barley, which is caused by Ustilago hardi. Next, we will discuss about another disease that is called as rot disease. These rot diseases are caused by soil-borne fungi. Rot diseases are characterized by plant decomposition and putrefaction. Putrefaction is nothing but decomposition or decay. So here, plant decomposition leads to rot disease. The decay may be hard, or that may be dry, or spongy, or watery, or slimy, and may affect any part of the plant. Okay, this decay may be dry in condition, or hard, or spongy, watery, or slimy, and this decay may affect any part of the plant. For example, root rot disease, which is caused by Phytophthora species and Pythium species. These two species causes root rot diseases. Root rot of papaya is caused by Pythium ephanidermatum. Pythium ephanidermatum species causes root rot disease in papaya plants. Next, we will discuss about blast diseases. Important for competitive exams. Blast disease, common disease of paddy. This is a common disease in paddy crops. This blast disease of rice is caused by Pericularia oryzae. This blast disease of rice is caused by the fungus Pericularia oryzae. In this disease, some lesions may develop. Lesions means spots kind of structures. Okay, here some lesions develop on the leaf sheaths and on the stem region. The weakened stems are easily broken. These are the symptoms of blast disease of rice. Next, we will discuss about blight diseases. Blight diseases are characterized by rapid and complete chlorosis. Okay, what are the characteristics shown by this blight diseased plants? Blight diseases are characterized by rapid and complete chlorosis. Okay, rapid and complete chlorosis is one of the important symptom of blight disease. In addition to this chlorosis, browning and death of plant tissues. This is also another symptom of blight disease. What kind of parts will show this browning and death of plant tissues means leaves part, branches, twigs and floral organs will show this browning and death of the plant tissues. Late blight of potato is caused by Phytophthora infestans species. Here, this is the organism or this is the fungus which is responsible for the Great Irish Famine. Important bit for competitive exams. You will get a question like this. The Great Irish Famine is caused by the following fungus? Okay, option is correct answer is Phytophthora infestans. This Phytophthora infestans fungus causes this blight disease in potato. This disease causes great Irish famine. Next, powdery mildews. This is another kind of disease which is also caused by fungal species. Powdery mildew disease is caused by Erysipelas order members. Okay, in fungi, the members which are belongs to Erysipelas order. Okay, those members especially causes this powdery mildew disease. In this powdery mildew disease, what kind of symptoms you will observe means the infected leaves get covered with a white to grey color powdery growth. White to grey color powdery growth. Example, powdery mildew of wheat, which is caused by Erysipelas graminis. Okay, powdery mildew means infected leaves are covered with white color powdery substance or grey color powdery substance. This powdery mildew of wheat disease is caused by Erysipelas graminis species. In pea plants also you can see this powdery mildew disease. This powdery mildew disease in pea plants is caused by Erysipelas polygoni species. Here you can see the images of powdery mildew of wheat, which is caused by Erysipelas graminis. Next, powdery mildew of peas caused by Erysipelas polygoni. You can see. Next, white rust of crucifers. Okay, this disease is caused by the fungus Albugo candida, which is causes white rust disease, especially in Brassicaceae members. You will find this disease. Symptoms includes chlorosis on leaf surfaces, white colored blisters are appears. Next, here the leaves and stem parts also affected. Swelling of the roots also you will see. These are the symptoms of white rust disease. You will find in the cruciferous members or Brassicaceae family members. This is about the diseases caused by fungi in plants. We have discussed till now various types of diseases, rusts, smuts, mildew diseases. Next, rot diseases. Okay, various types of diseases we have discussed till now. Now we will discuss about the diseases caused by fungi in human beings. What kind of diseases caused by fungi in humans we will discuss now. One is Candidiasis disease and another one is athlete's foot disease. Okay, next, ringworm. Like that, various types of diseases are caused by fungi in human beings. First, we will discuss about Candidiasis disease. This Candidiasis disease is caused by yeast. Okay, most commonly called as Candida albicans. Okay, this disease, Candidiasis disease, may occur in the mouth and throat. This is also occurs in the vagina part or bloodstream. Symptoms of Candidiasis vary depending on the area of the body that is infected. Candidiasis disease, if it develops in the mouth or throat region, then it is called as thrush. Suppose this Candidiasis disease develops in the mouth region or throat region, that is called as thrush. This is also called as oropharyngeal Candidiasis. Its symptoms are includes white patches on the inner cheeks, tongue, roof of the mouth and throat, redness or soreness, cottony feeling in the mouth, loss of taste, pain while eating or swallowing, cracking and redness of the corners of the mouth. These are the symptoms you will observe. Suppose this Candidiasis develops in the mouth region or throat region. Sometimes this Candidiasis may occur in vaginal region also. Then it is called as yeast infection. The symptoms include vaginal itching, pain or discomfort when urinating. These are the symptoms of Candidiasis when it occurs in vaginal region. Next, invasive Candidiasis. This occurs when Candida species enter the bloodstream. Then that is called as invasive Candidiasis. Suppose this Candida species enter the bloodstream, then that particular fungal species spread throughout the body. That is called invasive Candidiasis. Next, second disease which is caused by fungi in human beings is athlete's foot disease. This is also called as tinea pedis. This is also important for competitive exams. Athlete's foot disease is caused by which of the following fungus? Like this, you will get question in the examination. Athlete's foot disease, also called as tinea pedis, which is a fungal infection caused by Trichophyton rubrum that usually begins between the toes. It commonly occurs in the people whose feet have become very sweaty while confined within tight fitting shoes. Okay, when suppose if you wear tight fitting shoes, then you will feel some sweaty condition. Okay, in such situations, this fungal infection will develop between the toes. Symptoms include scaly rash that usually causes itching, stinging, and burning. These are the symptoms of athlete's foot disease. Why this disease is named as athlete's foot means mostly this disease is seen in athletes. That is why this fungal infection is called as athlete's foot disease. Athlete's foot disease. Why it is named? Because this disease commonly seen in athletes. That is why this fungal infection is called as athlete's foot disease. Next one is ringworm. This is also another fungal infection which is most commonly seen in humans. This ringworm is also caused by this Trichophyton species. This is a common fungal skin infection that looks like a circular rash. Okay, ringworm. This appears as a circular rash. This is a skin infection caused by fungal species. What kind of fungal species causes this ringworm? Trichophyton species, Microsporum species, and Epidermophyton species. These are the most common genera of fungi that cause ringworm in humans. Next, usually occurs on the skin of the arms and legs or any part of the body. This is about ringworm disease. Next, aspergillosis disease. This aspergillosis disease is caused by the fungus Aspergillus. What kind of symptoms you will see in this disease means you will see allergic reactions, especially lung infections and infections in other organs also you will notice in this aspergillosis disease. This aspergillosis disease usually occurs in people